Okay guys, MT's asked me to do a video on the blues for you. No problemo. I've done one. It's going to be quite a long one. But you know, it's also going to show you the benefit. Basically, these are the rules. Very, very simple. This is the strategy. Look for the blue arrow on 15 or 30 minute chart. Okay, now I know MT mentioned blues anywhere, right? He's right. Blues on 148 daily are a golden ticket setup anyway. So basically, you see blues, then you should start looking for this. Identify a golden ticket setup. Okay, that's what it's all about. Get a golden ticket setup with a blue, or a blue with a golden ticket setup, and then you're looking for one of two things: either momentum for entry, which I advise you to use if you're confident and you're watching the charts all the time. The reason MT uses B here, right, which is the buy and sell stops, is because he is running the session as well. Okay, and there is a problem with this. I will highlight the one problem I've found with buy and sell stops, for using buy and sell stops for entries. Okay, but again, just to point out, any recommendations you hear me make on the buy and sell stops will differ depending on the market volume and volatility. And what do I mean by that? Well, on your standard market, I would use perhaps 7 pips. Okay, on the GU, I would use 5 pips on the U card, 5 pips on the EG, and 10 pips on the G card. But we've been having a situation lately because of the coronavirus outbreak and that, where market volatility has been incredible, and we're getting like 5 minute 50 pip candles, you know. So how I can tell you what to do here in that situation is beyond me. I just can't do that on a daily basis, guys. It's just impossible. If you're going to use buy and sell stops, and you're going to have to, you know, work them out for yourself on a daily basis, depending on market volume and volatility. Okay, right. So just a couple of things to show you. First of all, basically, you know, what I mean by the strategy, and 1 or 2 reasons as to why sometimes buy and sell stops are not the best to use. Sometimes, you know, just using volume, momentum might be your best entries. But first of all, let's have a look what you should be you know, looking for. Okay, so first of all, you spot a blue. Well, let's look at these two here, for instance. Okay, first of all, on the EG, 15-minute blues appeared. This first one appeared here. Right, let's have a look. Did you have a golden ticket setup? This is really where you need to be able to understand these charts. And coincidentally, I might add, I didn't actually go out and look for this, but coincidentally, this is pretty much what Anissa has been trying to drill into people this week. You were outside the 1 hour there, you were outside the 4 hour, you were outside the 8 hour on this first yellow, first blue. Okay, but this daily candle was hanging here. Okay, and once it had broke that wall, this is what Anissa means. Once this has happened, Anissa is not going to trade this down until this candle was hanging where it is now, until it's broke that daily BB band, and you can see with a V there that it did. Okay, but it did on the second blue, not the first blue. Okay, so effectively you could have set, just get a bit closer so you can see, you could have set on this blue a sell stop somewhere here. Right, now let's say I say 5 pips because it's the EG. Okay, now look here on this candle, it didn't come down enough to trigger your trade, so you weren't in it, and it carried on this candle and went up. Okay, so now when this candle closed, it's still going up here, you can see, but when this candle closed, what you should do is then move your sell stop there to 5 pips below this. So what you need to do, guys, is keep, you know, whatever amount of pips you are using for your sell and buy stops, right? You need to keep to that distance from where market price is. Okay, so if you'd have had it there, right, you'd have had a golden ticket. And this is what I mean by you know, when you're outside all 4 time frames, this is what I mean by considering these signals. That would have been, even without this, this and this, if we were outside all 4 time frames, especially that daily one as well, guys, I would have considered that a golden ticket number 1. These signals, I think the 4 hour and the 8 hour would have been there, quite possibly the 1 hour. Well, it appeared on the next hour, by the way, but you know, I would have considered that a golden ticket number 1. So that would have been a GT number 1. Okay, and as you can quite clearly see, if you had your sell stop here, you got in the trade somewhere here, or maybe on this candle, and then bang, it went down. These are not small 5 pip trades, guys. Okay, not when you're piercing all 4 time frames like that. Okay, you can see quite clearly it came down to the 1 hour BB band before it bounced. Okay, so that was that one. Let's quick look at the UCAD as well. Okay, right, look at this one. You got one here. Alright, now the benefit, again, this is the benefits of using buy and sell stops, guys, because you would have set your buy stop there. So this continued on down. Okay, so you weren't in the trade there. Alright, it continued on down. When this candle closes, set your buy stop there. However, this again continued on down. You can see it here, the wick's come right down. So again, what you should be doing is moving that buy stop and keeping yourself within whatever distance, you know, you are going to use for your buy stop and your sell stop entries. Okay, and then let's say, you know, you were 5 or 6 pips from the bottom here, it kicks in here, there you go, bang. Okay, but again, let's have a look at what we had at the time of these blues. This blue here, yeah, you'd have been on that one outside 1 hour there. Okay, it's a bit messy, to be honest with you, whether this was here or not. Alright, but you were outside the BB bands here. Not sure if you did have this signal. It's quite possible that signal would have been there, or a small red. You know, it tends to happen from time to time. But again, you know, if you used your buy stop correctly, you wouldn't have been in the trade there. You wouldn't have been in the trade on this candle. You would have been in the trade on this candle. Okay. Just one other thing to mention on this GCAD as well. Look, you were outside here. You had a blue here on the 8 hour outside as well. Whether you had the 4 hour signal or not is irrelevant. You were way outside. You had a 1 hour red here. You can just about see it there. So, you know, again, golden ticket number 1 because you were outside on all 4 time frames. There's your first blue. Again, same thing happened here. You can see the wick, it carried on coming down. You were in the trade, whatever amount of pips from there, then you were in the trade. Take profits and stop losses I will go into a little more in the video. Okay, guys, but you know, you'll find it quite a good way to trade this. Okay, so yeah, again, you know, you were in the trade here. Oh, in fact, I'll mention it now because I've got this actual shot on here. Right, so let's say you wanted to take this, and I would take, because you're waiting a long time for these blues, they don't appear all day long, guys, you're waiting a long time, so just taking one trade is, you know, I would take 2 trades, right? But I would stack with a purpose here. Okay, because I've seen when you're outside so many big time frames like this GCAD is, right, this is not just going to hit here and stop, right, this is going to go to the opposite 15-minute BB band without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, that's what it will do. So what you need to do, I would take 2 trades, close one at the 15-minute orange line and let the other one run. Right, now you can see it spike down here. This is just GCAD. This is GCAD does this because it's being pulled 2 ways. Okay, on other pairs what you might find is it'll just stop there. So you've taken some profit there on your first trade. Now once this starts going up again, bring your stop loss inside to either break even or to profit. Okay, so that if this does spike down and hit your stop loss like it did there, okay, you wouldn't have lost anything. Okay, but as I say, you know, with it being the GCAD, that this could have just ended there and then continued on up. You understand? So I would move my second stop loss in when this has started going up again. Okay, and then would have probably taken some profit here when momentum flipped or that appeared, or a 5-minute yellow maybe. No, there was no 5-minute yellow, was there? But you know, momentum flipped, I would have taken the profit there. So you'd have had 2 trades when you've waited a long time for this signal. Right, you've had 2 trades, you'd have made some profit to there, and your second trade would have been from there to there. Stop losses, guys, you've got to be sensible. These are big time frames. You can't have a 5-minute trailing stop loss with this. Okay, not until you're getting up here like John Wick would do. He would, you know, perhaps let this keep going. If it keeps going with a trailing stop loss of 7 pips, then it keeps going. But if it comes down 7 pips, it's tripped his trade, and he's content with that. All right. So stop losses. I would make sure my stop loss was below this BB band, and you know, 5 pips at least clear of this BB band. So if my stop loss has to be 15 pips at the start, fair enough. It has to be 20 pips on the GCAD at the start, fair enough. Okay, then as I say, when your second trade gets going after the orange line here, okay, then you can bring it inside to say 5 pips in profit. So if it does spike down like that, you've still got 5 pips profit from your second trade. Again, then, I mean, because you're still in, you know, big time frame territory, you could have been looking for this, right? It could have happened here, or it might have happened here. You might have been back on the, well, you would have been back on the 5-minute BB band there. Bang. Okay. All right. So basically, you know, that's just giving you an idea of what you should be looking for, and you know, how to use you know, take profits and stop losses. And again, we'll look at this one. We'll just look at this one quickly. Went down, then it bounced back up to the orange line and then continued on down. Okay, this has gone straight through to the opposite BB band. So, you know, you might have closed both your trades there. That was a big move. Okay. This is when buy stops and sell stops, right, are a bit of a pain. Okay, you can see what's happened here. This blue has gone all the way up here after coming all the way down, right, and close like that. Now if you're setting a buy stop there just below your 15-minute orange line, then it's worthless. You may as well wait for it to come down again. Okay, and this tends to happen, right, when you have a big move down and then a big wick like that, it will shoot back down again, as this one did, and then eventually it came back down to here, and you got another blue. Okay, perfect. There, you flatlined, perfect position to put a buy stop, you know, 5 pips from the close of this red candle here. Perfect, because it's flatlined, it's completely flat. The chances are this is going to go up now. Bang, you caught that. Okay, again, just to highlight what I was on about there, about using, you know, buy stops and sell stops when you've got a big wicky candle like that. Imagine putting a buy stop there, guys, Look at the profit you got, and then all of a sudden, bang, it's just not worth it. If that appears and you had your golden ticket set up and you're getting green momentum, just get in. Okay, just get in. You don't need to, I see a wicked candle like there's no way I'm setting a buy stop anywhere near that 15-minute orange line, because I know what's going to happen when it hits that 15-minute orange line. Okay, again, this one appears, brilliant position, because this is flatlined. You've still got your golden ticket set up. You were on the 1 hour BB bands here, 4 hour orange line and BB band there, massive trend up, trending blue, buy stop there, stop loss here, bang, all the way to the other 15-minute BB band. Okay guys, so that is just a few tips on when you're dealing with buy and sell stops, what you've got to be careful of. It's just common sense, really, guys. I know some of you will be like, oh yeah, but I like using these, but again, at the end of the day, the trading is all about momentum, and if you've got a blue and it's a golden ticket setup, of which I'm going to show you how to look for now, and you're getting momentum, what are you hanging about for? Don't hang about. Okay, so right, let's pick one of the early ones first. I'm not going to be hanging about through these videos, guys. I'm just going to be quickly highlighting the blues and the golden ticket setups and what actually happened. Okay, so we'll go to a pretty early-ish one, number 46. Where are we? Here we are. Okay, just pause that there. Right, I'm going to go back and just show you something. Where was we? About 44, I think. Not 110. terrible. Right, so where? Right, okay, right. This, I want to show you the GU and the GCAD. You just had these big moves up, as you can see here. Look at this. Look at this. Blue, okay? Alright, you see them? Blue, yeah? Right. Blue against, the trend's down. This signal could have done its job. It's outside the 8 hour. 1 and 4 hour blues. So what you've got there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is a golden ticket, number 1. Okay, golden ticket number 1. Now, in contrast, guys, it does eventually get going, and the blue on the UCAD turns up really late. Okay, it turns up really late. You have got a blue here, so you could have considered this the same. Okay, again, right, momentum, if you get momentum, just get in. If you want to set sell stops, then set sell stops. Okay, I'll just show you what happened here. Right, so you see this happens a lot, guys, and then bounce back up. Okay, so if you're thinking here, oh yeah, I'll get in, right, this is where direct momentum wouldn't benefit you, because this would happen quite often. Okay, when you get a wick like that, a big shoot up, and then it bounces back down and then goes up again like that. Okay, just to pre-warn you of that. Again, you had an 8 hour signal here. You could call this a golden ticket number 1. You were outside here, outside here, outside here. You were touching the daily BB band as well. In fact, you've gone outside because it's flipping up. Okay, so again, yeah, golden ticket number 1. This is, as I said earlier, this is one of them where it's like you start setting your sell stop here. You might be okay with it because it's coming down and that, but if you'd have seen this setup and you'd have dived in straight away, you'd have been okay. The other thing is, you know, if you want to wait and say, well, I'll go in on the second move, sometimes the second moves don't happen, other times they do. Okay, as you can see, it bounced up here, and this would be your second move now. Second moves, guys, are effectively off after you've touched 5 minute orange line, so that would be now considered a second move. Someone's probably highlighting it a bit there as well. Alright, but anyway, again, if you've used a sell stop on this one here, you're in the trade, but it's come right up against you. You can see it here, you know, this candle's gone right up. It would have, you know, sparked a bit of panic in a few of you. And there she starts going. Okay. Right, let's get to the end. Oh. Yeah, slow pacer. But again, you know, if you'd have looked at the up move off the 4 hour BB band here, off the 1 hour, you'd pierced it here, these blues here, buy stop. Again, look, if you'd have put a buy stop here, I know it's paid off this time, but half the time when you put a buy stop too near to the 15 minute orange line, the chances are price will hit that orange line and come down. You know, so at the time, if you got this, you had a green, there was your second entry. Understand? Look for that. Oh, I've got a blue in. If I put a buy stop here, it's going to be too near to the orange line. So your buy stop would have, you've been getting in here, guys, and then that would have happened against you. You know, this is why I say sometimes it's just you know, a bit more sensible just to enter with momentum. Okay, I mean, eventually it was a great trade, guys. You can see there. You know, that got going, that one got going. Okay, so I think that's the first one. Oops, press the wrong one there. Okay, so that was number 46. I'm going to do quite a few. I just want to flip through them all, guys, and just show you. Number 61. Flip through. What are we? 61. Right. Okay. This again, similar to what I was showing you before. Right, pause it there. Look. Right, trend up on the daily, still up here, but look where you are. 8 hour BB band, you've just been outside there. 8 hour BB band. 1 and 4 hour blues. Okay, 1 and 4 hour blues. So this is a golden ticket number 1 GCAD. 8 hour BB band again, yeah, uptrend, but 8 hour BB band, 1 and 4 hour blues, golden ticket number 1. Okay, so set your sell stop just below here, same with the GU, just below here. If it carries on going up, you're not in. If it starts going down, you're in the trade. Okay. And there you go. See, even though the blue disappeared, you know, you went down. Extra confirmation would have been the yellow and the green there as well. Same here. You know, you look, got going nicely. Okay, and again the setups evolved, but you saw the blue. You made sure you had a golden ticket number 1 going against the trend. Okay, so you needed a golden ticket number 1. Okay, and you won your trades. Okay, great trade on the GCAD in the end. Right, just let me point something out. Remember when I said about your first take profit being the 15 minute orange line? Okay, see how it's come through here? That there was the 15 minute orange line bounce. So your first trade was to the 15 minute orange line, even though it's showing on the 5 there. Okay, then it bounced a little bit, that little bit, and then carried on to the 15 minute BB band. Okay, so you would have taken your 2 trades there, took some profit there, move your stop loss inside to break even, or into a few pips profit, and then let your second trade run. Bang. Should you be getting out here now? Yeah, 15-minute BB band. Might want to go a little bit further down, but again, you've got a 5-minute yellow against you, so you could, say, well, okay, then I'm taking some really nice pips there. Let's have a look. 75. You might have been in on about 65, so 65 to here. You'd had a good 20 pip move there, and then there to 65, 40, a 40 pipper there as well. Just reading, using the blues, sell stops, and making sure you had a golden ticket settle. Okay, so a really good move there. Just one thing to point out, did we have a blue there? Let's see if we can go back and see if we had a blue. Don't think we did, but yeah, it did go down a bit further. Okay, but just to point out, guys, I know we try and fill your head full of a lot of stuff sometimes, but the importance of the 15-minute BB band flip up. Okay, pretty much on the 1 hour, and yeah, you would have been on the 1 hour orange line, judging by the 30-minute there. Okay, 15-minute BB band flip up, yellow. Same here on GU. Chances are it's going to go up. And it did there. You can see it went up. You got another blue down here again. Another blue down here. Again, after that bounce, you still had a golden ticket, number 1 trade in. You could have taken that. But again, this is one of them guys where you would have got momentum. Look at the wick coming right down here. It's not worth putting a sell stop here. If this is flashing green, and you've got this blue and this settle, then just take the trade. Don't wait for, a sell stop. I mean, look at you'd have had your sell stop down below the 15-minute orange line. It just wouldn't have been worth it, guys. You should have just, if you'd got momentum there, just get in. Okay, so those were quite clear blues with golden ticket number 1. I'm not sure where I'm up to now, guys. What's them two, aren't I? Yeah, so let's have a look at 59. Where are we? Come on. 59. Okay, number 59. Right. Okay, yeah. This is it. Basically, I wanted to highlight these here, these blues here. Okay, and why these were really legitimate trades, whether they had signals here or not. It's highly likely they did. I mean, basically what you've had is you've got a downtrend here, yeah, but even if this signal wasn't here, you had these 2 signals, okay, which have created this up move. Then, as you can quite clearly see here on the 8 hour, it's bounced, and that was the last 8 hour candle there, and it went up. I would have expected that to go up. It would have been nudging against that 8 hour orange line, so I would have expected that to go up. You were on the 4 hour flipped up BB band. You were outside on the first trade here, 1 hour. Okay, again, one of them where you got a lot of momentum, could have just got straight in. 15-minute orange line, close your trade, starts coming down against you. Okay, your stop loss is still here if you were still in this. I mean, a lot of people would have closed it anyway. Second one, 1 hour BB band, back on, flipped up 4 hour orange line, because this is the candle. Okay, similar here, whether this was here or not. Okay, up she goes again. Look, you hit the 15-minute orange line and it come down a bit and then went up to the BB band this time. Okay, so again, two trade system there would have worked. Not so much there. You know, you might have had to exit both trades, you know, somewhere here. Again, let's look at this one. You were back on the 1 hour BB band, similar here, right? 4 hour blue, by the way, would have been there, guys. You know, so if it's there now, it would have been there at the start. Okay, flipped up BB band, buy stop somewhere, and again, look how it's flatline. This is when the best time to use your buy stops is when price is on here and it's flatline like that. Okay, buy stop there, bang, all the way up to the BB band again. You could have closed some here because there was a little bit of a blip, which I think is that there outside. See, you closed one trade and then left the other to the BB band. Okay, in fact it went all the way up to here, so you might have left it until that blue appeared or momentum flipped on you. Certainly that green should have said to you, right, close your trade. Okay, and just one other thing while I'm on here, I just want to highlight this blue here on the UCAD, which, you know, could have been shown here or here. This isn't many pips that it's gone against you, but it did go against you a bit. It's like 5 pips. I think it started on 300 and went to 305. That's what the BB band set up there, so it only went 5 pips against you before doing that. It was a long time to wait though for it to kick in. However, look, big 4 hour blue outside BB band, outside 8 hour. This is not trending. Too many wicks there to say that price can't deal with staying up. Okay, so it's obviously going to come down, and there's lots of wicks there to suggest that. 8 hour BB band outside, bang. 4 hour blue, oh my god, that would have been a great long term trade. Okay, 1 hour as well, which actually turned out to be a double top. Okay, so again, you know, that would have been a golden ticket. Number one of sorts. Okay, let's just have a quick look at the end of this video, see any more blues. Performed, yeah, you had one performed down here, but again, look what happened. Hit 15-minute orange line, bounced a bit, and then went through to the BB band. So again, two trade system there would have benefited you. Alright, and again, just to point out yet again what happens when 15-minute BB bands slip back up, you know, or down. Look, you know, this one flipped down here, and look what happened with the UCAD. You understand? Very powerful BB band, especially when you correlate it with a golden ticket setup. Alright, so that was 59. Let's have a look. A couple more to go through, guys, and I think that'll do you. I think you get the picture of what you should be looking for. Okay, most of them have been golden ticket number ones, but as I say, golden ticket trending setups are blues are, you know, I wouldn't say dead rare, but they are you know, not as common as the against the trend blues, basically because you're going outside BB bands all the time. So, you know, what you will find is that you'll get 15 and 30-minute trending blues, but you won't get so many 1 hour, 4 hour trending blues. You know, they'll be less common than the against the trend blues. Excuse me. Alright, let's have a look. Where are we? 64, I think. Okay, who's stolen 64? Ah, there you go. Well, 64 is that start, so just pause that there a minute. Right. Which one did I want? Oh, this one here. Right, this signal here. Okay. See this? So, okay. I know it's before the session. I'm just pointing out what, you know, what type of signal it is and what to look for. Okay. You can see this here. You look at your EG charts. Oh, you were on the 1 hour BB band. You were on the 4 hour orange line, and the trend is up. I know people are looking at this. and thinking down, but this has been a solid 2 days of going up. Okay, 8-hour candles there. Look at this for a blue. Oh my god. You know, solid 6 candles green there, guys. You know, it's not gone. It has gone down in patches, but it's created, this signal here has created an uptrend. Okay, and you can see that off the 4 hour there, 4 hour orange line. This is one of them magic trending blues, and look what happened. These don't just go to the BB band, guys. These break the BB band because they continue the trend. Okay, up to through the orange line, then you had your bounce, so you'd close one trade somewhere here, let your other run, and it kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going all the way up to here, right, at which point you probably did have a blue and it disappeared. But again, look at the difference here with the against the trend blue, guys. It come back to the orange line, and then this is why I say you've got to close some profit here, not let it run. And if they started going up, just close both your trades, because that flew up again, and that's the difference with the trend. Okay, there was a blue there, by the way. Just one more point here. Look at this one, completely flatlined. Now, look at this one here. Where were you? 1 hour orange line, 4 hour orange line. Sorry, BB bands, 8 hour BB bands outside, and I'll just take this back enough for you to see that you did have a golden ticket number 1 when this blue appears. Okay, right, it's gone, but it'll probably bounce back down better anyway. Go on, let's show us the blue. There you go. You know, golden ticket number 1. Okay, and you saw what that did all the way to the BB band. Okay, guys, again, just emphasise a little bit here on the use of sell and buy stocks. Look, if you had a sell stop here, I'm not sure, I don't think that would have triggered it, but even if it did, it didn't. You know, your stop loss would have been above this BB band here, and it didn't take it out. And look again, first trade, close it, second trade, left running, bang. So you've waited a long time for that, in fact an hour, 2 hours, to get profit from there to there, and from there to there. Okay, so this is definitely the benefit of trading blues, guys, is that you are waiting for the perfect you know, setup. It's also going to force you to look here, because you've got plenty of time to look for a blue. You had plenty of time. You saw that blue there, and you saw the fact that you had a golden ticket number 1 in outside 4 hours. It's going to react. Okay, and well, 67 to 97, it's a 30 odd pipper, that move, but you'd have got probably 10, 15 pips there, and then another 30 pips there. So, you know, waiting for that, less than an hour, 45 minutes, and you made 45 pips. I mean, it's not bad, that. Again, look at the BB band and look what happened. Look what happened. You know, that BB band flips up, and I'm still in this trade thinking that that's going to break this BB band after all this. No way, Jose. I am closing my trade here once I see that flip up, because that is going to happen always, and that. Okay, so one more just to show you another golden ticket number 2, I think, and we're going to use this one, number 79. Okay, number 79. I think it was anyway. Oh yeah, right, okay. I know it's before the session, guys, but these happened during the session, and I just want to show you what happened there. 30-minute blue. So you saw the 30-minute blue after this big move down. I'll just show you this move down, by the way. It sort of appears somewhere, so you would have been on the 1 hour BB band, you were outside 4, outside 8, and whether you had, you know, a couple of these signals, I think you would have had, for them to move like that. So you would have had a golden ticket number 2 down. Again, use the sell stop. Look, bang, first one, profit, and then let the second run to the BB band. Beautiful, beautiful trade there. And then again, now this is a golden ticket number 2. You look here, you've got your blue, you're outside. 1 hour, you're on the BB band. 4 hour, you can see it here, right on the orange line. Trend is a massive up. Okay, whether this signal is here or not, you're going to get a reaction here. Okay, that is a golden ticket number 2, and look at that, straight to the BB band. Okay, and again, you know, even when it came back down, look at it now, because the trend is strong. Look, it's broke the BB band. Even at a flat line there, it smashed it. Okay guys, again, we'll just have a quick look at this UCAD as well, I think. This down here, okay, outside BB band here, outside 4 hour downtrend, touching the orange line on the 8 hour, downtrend for me now, turning into one, that's downtrend. This was always going to happen, whether that signal was there, okay, and whether there was a signal there or not and it's disappeared, it is irrelevant. The BB bands on that orange line made that a golden ticket number 2. Okay, again, sell stop limit here somewhere, bang, exit one trade. Some of you might have panicked with this coming back up, okay, but you've just got to think of the time frames, you know, that you are getting your trade from, and it's here, guys. You know, maybe if that went red yellow when that was there, you could have said, oh, right, I'm closing my trade. But your second trade, again, look, all the way down to the BB band. Okay, so again, that was a golden ticket number 2, because in my eyes, I know this line's above here, but this has created a downtrend. Certainly a session, you know, a long enough downtrend for us to trade off that orange line. Okay guys, so I think, you know, I've shown you enough examples of the blues there. I've given you an example of when and when not in particular to use the buy and sell stops. Again, if momentum's there, guys, just use the momentum. If your golden tickets setup is correct and you've got the blue, you need momentum, you know. So again, we'll just go over it. Look for blue arrow on 50-minute, 30-minute chart, right? Okay, on the 148 daily as well, right? But that's step 2 anyway. So I identify golden ticket setup. If you've got blues on 1 and 4, oh my god, you know, it's going to perform. Okay, as I said, in some cases being outside the BB bands on 148 and daily are considered signals. You know, just be sensible. If you're going to use that, but you're going to use that against a massive, really strong 45-degree angle trend, then in my opinion that might be risky. But if you've got, like I shown you with that UCAD earlier, you know, it's flatlined and there's quite a few wicks on the daily, then effectively you can say, well, hang on a minute, this is not really a strong trend. So being outside 1 and 4 and 8 hour, you know, is considered a signal, then so be it. That's, you know, nothing wrong with that. Again, use momentum where applicable, and if you want to use the set by the buy and sell stops for your entry, so be it. But again, guys, right, you're gonna have to work out you know, your own way of doing this. Medium market, you know, slowish markets, I would suggest 5 pips EG, 5 pips UCAD, 7 pip GU, 10 pip GCAD, right? But on the mega markets, you might have to adapt that a bit. And please, 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 don't be mithering me every day for what you should set it at. Okay, that just drive me insane. Okay, guys. So again, this is MT's strategy. So if you want to quiz him, quiz him. Yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I've got virtually everything in I wanted to get in on the video. Okay.